and reconnect with everybody. I think one thing that really was coming up that I just wanted to offer today is, the changing of seasons, right? I think there's a lot of great things that can come with winter or whatever, holidays can be good. I mean, sometimes they're not good. Depends on your situation. But I think in general, a lot of people struggle with the changing of seasons, right? It can bring up a lot of different things for us, right? It can just kind of mess with our mood. It can make us, we're inside more. A lot of different things. It can kind of just make us feel off for a while. It gets really dark early. There's a lot of things it can do to just kind of throw you off a little bit or just make you feel a little off center. I know that can happen to me. I'm lucky because I feel that over the years of just having a more spiritual practice, that's really helped me with that. Doesn't mean I don't get affected by it still, but it definitely has helped me when I have that. I'm able to kind of go to that center, right? To reconnect. Other things, there's a lot of other things that we can help ourselves with that kind of stuff. I actually have one of those light therapy lights. It actually is very helpful because sometimes you just need something like that in your environment, right? To just kind of give yourself some light. But I think meditations, especially visualizations, can be really helpful for stuff like that. So that's kind of what we're going to do today. But being able to transport yourself somewhere warm and green, right? When you're not able to, and that's a way that you can get that grounding from nature when you're maybe not able to do so physically, right? And something that you can do to kind of enhance that too is listening to real nature recordings. That's something that I've always been into, to really kind of enhance that experience, using all of your senses. I always really encourage that with any kind of deeper meditation or meditation practice, especially one where you're trying to transport yourself somewhere, really using your senses in every way possible. And this can be through your clairs, so meaning it's psychically sensing things, right? But you can also do this in a physical way, in a real way. So by using certain smells, and also listening, like I said, to like nature recordings, holding certain items that have textures that remind you of nature in some way. Whether that be bark, I don't know, I don't know if people have bark around, but you get the idea, right? It's just using those senses to help kind of root you into that experience more, especially if it's something that you struggle with, right? So that's just a little tip that I recommend for that. And then, let's see, I'm just checking comments here. But again, let me know how you guys are feeling and like kind of how you deal with seasonal changes, right? And how that affects you. Because I know everybody's different with that, right? And I'd be interested to know your experience. But if anybody's on here that hasn't been, when I first mentioned what I was doing, I was just saying, so we're going to do a little meditation here. It's not going to be super long like some of the ones I do. It's going to be really something, because I think I wanted to provide one that was a little shorter for when, you don't have a whole hour maybe to just tune out, but more something as a quick refresh, something to recenter you when maybe you're just having an off day. Maybe you're feeling thrown off because of something that happened, right? Anything like that. I really wanted to offer a meditation that is something that you can just quickly kind of go to, right? So that's what my goal is for you here. Yeah, you get sick with every change. Yeah. Yeah, emotions big time. Totally, totally. I totally get that. I mean, and I think it's a lot of things, right? It can be certain memories attached to these seasons, right? It can be things like that. It can also just be that, I don't know, there's just something about that change that can make us kind of go more internal, right? And it can be challenging, but it's also important. It's important, right? And I mean, I think that's where I try to look at the seasons in a way. I mean, they're built that way for a reason, right? And if we can kind of work with honoring that cycle and how, life has cycles everywhere. It's all around us, right? And being able to flow with those cycles as best as we can. Not always going to be perfect at it, right? But even looking at like the moon, right? Different things like that, different cycles in our life, in and around us. It's one of the ways that we can try to help ourselves through those situations and also to benefit from them, right? Ultimately. But sending you a lot of love, Heather, and I hope this meditation, I'm sure it will help with that. And Dawn, that's awesome. That's awesome that you adjust easily. I'm glad. Hi, Sherry. What's up? So glad you're here. All right, so grab some crystals, grab whatever you need. I got some big ones here. How beautiful is that, right? Isn't that amazing? I'm obsessed with this. Hi, Anne. So glad you're here. Isn't this beautiful? So that's what I'm holding. That's what I'm holding for this. So again, just get super comfortable. I'm going to get started here. Do whatever you got to do to be settled. You can put on some music if you'd like. Anything with scents, like I was saying, like oil or incense, whatever you want to do. And I'll just give you a moment to do that, to just get in a very comfortable position where you won't have to adjust or move around. And once you're in that comfortable position, I'm going to have you close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Really filling your belly and chest area. And exhale fully. Doing that one more time. Inhale. This time I want you to inhale and hold your breath at the top here. Inhale. Hold it. And exhale slowly here. You can return to your normal breathing. We're going to start here by just doing a brief body scan. Starting at your feet, working your way up your legs. Just paying attention to any sensations that you're noticing, anything you feel at all. Not judging or getting stuck in any place, but we're just observing ourselves here. Working your way up your waist and torso, down your arms, your hands, your neck and shoulder area, and finally your face and the top of your head. And I want you to notice any areas that you feel that you're holding tension. And this can be anywhere. But anywhere that you're noticing tension, I want you to actively release it to the best of your ability. Allowing those muscles to melt, loosen their grip, release deeper. Really allowing yourself to feel held and safe. Giving yourself complete permission to be fully present with your body and soul right now. Nothing else has to be done right now. Any other thoughts or things going on in your mind can simply lift away. Really allowing yourself to sink deeper here. I'm going to count to 5, and on that count, I want you to surrender even deeper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Surrendering even deeper here. Letting go. You are safe. You are loved. You are held. And it's from here that I want you to tune into your aura. Really feel into it. Our aura is always changing, but it can give us a lot of information as to how we're doing in any moment. So tap into that and see what colors come forward to you. What are you seeing? What does its energy feel like? Really see your energy dancing around your body. And allowing it to give you any clues or messages based on how it's behaving. And really feel your aura. Feel its power. We're going to ask Spirit to bring our attention to any areas in the aura that is holding on to other energies that aren't ours. So stuff that we've probably absorbed from other people or places, etc. Allow them to guide your attention to that area or areas in the aura. And just noticing and seeing if we can pick up on what energies these are, like where they came from. And then allow Spirit to remove it for you. Cleanse it out. Thanking them for allowing you to have that message and understanding. But I can let this go now. I can release it. So really purifying that aura, rebalancing it, vitalizing it. And really noticing the shift in energy as we do this. That lightness. And then I want you to take your aura and expand it outward, growing it. Growing it so big that it consumes the entire room that you're sitting in. intensifying its vibrancy, its beauty, its power, lifting your physical body, empowering you, raising your vibration. Fully feeling your personal power and magic. And just really feel that right now. Feel into your magic. And it's from here that we're going to call on our spirit team to come close to us, to gather around us and support us. And just pay attention to that shift in energy as they get closer to you. Feeling their love, their power, their beautiful connection to you that only you share. See if there's anything they want to share with you, any guidance, or maybe they just want to make themselves known to you, show you something. It doesn't have to make sense right now. Just be open. And then your spirit team is going to pour this beautiful healing water over your head, coming down from the heavens, sparkling, crystal clear, blue, beautiful water, filled with magic, and potent healing energy. Really feeling it pour over your head, down your entire body, covering every inch of your physical body and energetic body, soothing your aches and pains, releasing any tension, eradicating any negativity or heavier energy that you've absorbed recently, purifying you in every layer. Wrapping you in love. Moving all the way down to the bottom of your feet. Just taking a moment to feel this soothing energy. Allowing it to realign you. Bringing you back to your center, your core. Reminding you of the divine thread that always exists from the top of your head infinitely into the spirit world, where you are always connected to your source. And allowing this water to turn into beautiful roots growing out of the bottom of your feet and growing deep within the soil, farther and farther down into Mother Earth, anchoring you, supporting you, providing nourishment and vitality from the earth, safety and protection, stability, allowing all the minerals from this space to come up and help your body. And imagining a beautiful tree growing out of your body from these roots. Lifting you up, growing and growing in power and strength, growing so tall that you end up all the way in outer space. In the realm of spirit. Feeling fully realigned, all of your energy centers working perfectly together as a balanced machine, where everything is able to flow where it needs. And envisioning the beautiful sun shining down on you, filling your body with its power and light, allowing it to warm you, feeling its warmth on your skin. Really enrobing you in comfort. Just soak that in. And then allow yourself to come back down into your physical body. Bringing in all of that beautiful power that you got from your tree. And take a moment to see what type of tree you grew into. Just notice that. Notice what it looks like. We're taking that sunlight into our heart space and allowing it to expand that area. Opening up your heart. Allowing you to reattune with the energy of divine love. Seeing love in all, including yourself. And allow your spirit team to wrap around you and embrace you with a hug. Allowing them to help you release any other things that you need to. Really sharing their support. allowing them to provide whatever it is that you feel deprived of right now in the real world. Whether that be comfort, understanding, whatever it may be. And just receive that. And I want you to take all of their beautiful energy, love, and support and just absorb it for yourself. Allow it to be a gift for your day. And once you feel complete with that, you can allow them to gently step back, but never far away. Thanking them for taking this time to work with us, to support us. Thanking yourself for doing this. Take another deep breath in here. And just take a moment to notice how your energy feels different from when we started. Just tuning into that. And then gently move your body in any way that feels good to you. Bringing yourself back to the room that you're sitting in. And whenever you feel ready, you can open your eyes. So just take your time, doing whatever you feel like you need to do. Hi, Sherry. You know, if something came up through this experience, I definitely recommend writing it down. That's one of my number one go-to recommendations for a lot of things, but especially for intuitive development. Write it down. Write down what you saw, even if it makes no sense to you. But definitely share in the comments with me how that felt for you, how it was, what you experienced, whatever you want to share. I would love to know. That was like record time for me, guys. Usually I could go for like 2 hours with my meditation, so I'm very proud of myself. I know, I miss this too. I'm so glad to be here. So you can definitely do any kind of version of this that you want. I mean, I always really recommend and encourage people creating their own meditation practice. Feeling open with it, feeling free with it, being creative. It doesn't have to look any kind of particular way. It's whatever works best for you. So I definitely encourage just playing with it, right? But you can certainly do something similar to this whenever you just feel like you need a reminder. I think that's especially, for me, that's a big part of what meditation does for me. It's a reminder of what I'm here to do, my connection with spirit. Because I think it's, we're human, right? And it's very easy to get swept into human life and what we're doing and everyday things. And we can forget about spirit sometimes because it's an unseen world, right? I mean, sometimes it's seen, but it's usually pretty subtle, right? It's more unseen. So it's easy to forget. And that is why I love meditation and having a daily practice, or it doesn't have to be daily, right? But having a regular practice where we're coming back to that center, we're coming back to that connection, we're checking in, we're like, oh yeah, right, you're there. And even just, like I was just saying, that happens to me all the time. So it doesn't matter what you're doing. It's easy for any of us to forget or get off center. But it's great to just do something simple like this to realign, plug in with our source. Ooh, apple tree. I love that. Oh, I'm so glad that your mom came through. That's so awesome, Sherry. I love that. Yeah, a little dizzy. Yeah. Hey, I hear you. Wonderful and powerful. Good. I'm so glad. So before I go, I was going to pull us a card for our week. Just feel like leaving us with a little message before I log off. And for those of you that don't know, I don't think I haven't really officially announced this. My new website is finally up, yay. So definitely feel free to check that out. It's just daisyfarrell.com. Offering trance healing sessions right now. And also some intuitive guidance sessions. So for anyone with abilities that they want to just check in with and kind of see where to go forward with it, offering that. And I'm also offering soul paintings now on there, which I'm very happy about. So definitely check that out. Oh, I'm glad you got that message, Sherry. I love you. All right, let's see here. Ooh. So this is the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reid and a couple other people. So we got the card Flow, which looks really nice. I like that. So let's see what they have to say here. There is a natural movement of events in the world. You can see it in phenomena such as the tide, the ebb and flow of the oceans and rivers that rise up from the earth, then flow to the sea. The symbol of flow represents the effortless and natural movement towards a certain destination. It signifies the ability to gracefully move around obstacles and reminds you of the sense of allowing. When flow comes to visit, it's a sign that your intentions have been in motion. Now is the time to allow nature to run its course. You are being called to effortless movements and the path of least resistance. It's like being within music, flowing within partnership. Think of the artist who creates without guile or craft, calling creativity up from the soul and bringing it to life without effort. You are called to be like a river, knowing the fulfillment of destiny is assured. Enjoy the ride. Don't try to push against the river or swim upstream right now. You can trust that when the time is right, your dreams will begin to take shape, and you will be invited to dance with destiny. Right now, however, you must relax. This is not the time to bang on doors that refuse to open. Whatever obstacle is in front of you right now, trust that this is for the highest good. It is an opportunity to regroup and reconsider your choices, and you must trust that your intentions will take form in good time. Consider this time a gift. I love that. I love that. I think it's a good message for anybody, whatever we're going through, right? And it's kind of similar to what I was saying earlier about cycles, right? And being able to lean into those cycles, those flow, right? Going into flow with whatever we're experiencing and giving ourselves grace with that, right? So I think that's a great way to start our week, kind of being mindful of that, right? Being mindful of not forcing, pushing through, right? And being able to honor our energy, honor what we need as we go through our week. So thank you all for being with me, and feel free to message me privately or whatever. Reach out if you have any questions or just want to connect. I'm always happy to connect with wonderful people. Yeah, yep. And now I love that. So I love you guys. I'll be back very soon. Lots of fun things coming up. And I love you, and have a beautiful week. Bye.